End of July, my plan is to go over to Indonesia for 2 weeks. My dear friend Sheikh Abdulaziz is in Jember, in the southeast of Java, and I've been there once or twice already. So I won't be able to spend more than 2 weeks in Indonesia this time. I won't be able to visit Yogyakarta. I won't be able to visit Bandung. I probably will only be able to spend a little time in Jakarta or in Semarang and so on. But most of the time will be in Jember, where Sheikh Abdulaziz lives. And then I'll return to Britain and then take a trip to Italy. We have important connections in Italy, and my book, Jerusalem in the Quran and Constantinople in the Quran, have been translated to Italian, and we're going to look for a publisher and get them published in Italian, in Italy, inshallah. At the end of August, I will travel to Russia, to Moscow, for 3 weeks. I plan to lecture in Moscow on 2 subjects. Number 1, the Quran and Russia's destiny. I'm preparing that document for the Russian foreign minister. I don't know whether he'll read it or not, but it's done at his request. But I'm building it up also to be a book, a very important book. And I'll explain to you on the 25th, 24th in that lecture why that book is so important and the role it's supposed to play in Russia. The name of the book is The Quran and Russia's Destiny, and I'm working on it now, and I hope and I pray I can finish it before the end of August, so I can take with me to Moscow, and then we can look for a publisher in Moscow to publish that book in Russian. Not only for the Russian people, but more importantly, vastly more importantly, for that book to reach the large Muslim community in Russia, which has been largely brainwashed by the Ottoman Empire. They need to be re-educated, and that book, I hope, will do that job. And then I'll go on to Armenia. In the last week of September, my team in Armenia is headed by an Armenian Christian, yes, a very dear brother of mine. And we are organizing a Muslim-Christian conference in Armenia in the last week of September. It's going to be a small gathering. This is the initial effort to bring Muslim scholars and bring Christian scholars together to forge friendship and alliance between our 2 communities. And then a surprise at the end of September when I fly back to Morocco to return to Egypt. I went to Egypt in 1963 and spent 1 year, enjoyed that 1 year as a student at Azhar. And then I left Egypt and went to Pakistan. I never returned to Egypt for something like 23 years, until 1987 when there was an Islamic conference in Cairo on Islamic education. And I was invited to that conference. And I stayed in a hotel just next to the River Nile. And now after another 25 years or so, I'm returning to Cairo, inshallah, in October of 2024. So if you're in Egypt, and I doubt we have any public lectures in Egypt, but I'll be very happy to meet my students in Egypt, and I have students in Egypt, and I'll post a video on YouTube telling you how you can make contact with me, inshallah, in Cairo. I don't think we'll be able to spend, my wife and I, much time going out of Cairo. Maybe a trip to Alexandria, Iskandaria, or Port Said, Ismailia. But I'm looking forward, I'm looking forward to returning to Egypt after so many years. and eating the Egyptian food. I loved it so much. After that, there's still much travel, but I'll need to rest for a while. I would like to spend the whole month of January 2025 in Cape Town. That's the most beautiful time of the year to be in Cape Town. I spend January, February and March, 3 months in South Africa. I also have to visit Senegal, I have to visit Mauritius, and I want to make a visit to Australia as well. I've not been to Australia since 2002. This is a brief mentioning of the travel plan. There are those who have been helping me with travel expenses, but I'll need more help and support with travel expenses. So please remember me in your du'as, that Allah might bless this travel with success. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ya, para sahabat sumbuHikmah sekalian, ada berita yang cukup baik bahwasanya Syekh Imran Hosein akan berkunjung ke Indonesia. Tepatnya akan berada di Jember kurang lebih di akhir bulan Juli. Kemudian beliau akan berada di Indonesia selama kurang lebih 2 minggu, yang kebanyakan memang waktunya adalah di Jember. Mungkin beberapa waktu di antara 2 minggu tersebut Syekh akan berkunjung ke beberapa kota lainnya seperti Jakarta ataupun Semarang. Nah, mungkin kita doakan agar perjalanannya lancar. Kemudian teman-teman yang ada di beberapa kota besar bisa merapat di kota-kota terdekatnya. Mungkin itu sekelas kabar dari sumbuHikmah. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.